Hi everybody, I'm Mary. I'm one of the teachers here at Open English, and I am here in sunny Miami. It's nice and warm here, and I'm excited to be talking with you guys again. For those of you who have joined us before, welcome back. For those of you who haven't and this is your first time, welcome. So excited to have you guys here. Hi Panda, hi Marian, thanks for joining us. So today we're going to this is kind of an opportunity for you guys to talk to me, to ask some questions, because the best way to learn English is to speak English and to practice it. So here's a great opportunity. I want us to talk a little bit about why is learning English important? And what do you guys think? What do you guys feel? So Maria Yolanda, hi, thanks for joining us. Hi, everybody. Hi, Douglas, thanks for joining us as well. Hi, Luis. How are you? So guys, why is learning English important to you? So Emily, I'll try to speak more slowly, yes. So, yo quiero preguntarles, ¿por qué aprender el inglés es importante? Para ustedes, ¿por qué es importante? ¿Por qué aprender un idioma nuevo, especialmente el inglés? ¿Por qué es importante? Hi Raymond, thanks for joining us. Hi Rafael, yes, this is in real time. Thanks for joining us. So can you guys tell me, why is it important? For those of you who are just joining us, the question I'm asking right now is, why is learning English important? ¿Por qué es importante aprender el inglés? So hi Daniel, you are saying for better job opportunities. Definitely, that's a great reason. Panda, you were saying for more opportunities in life. Carolyn is saying because it is the most spoken language around the world. Yes, you are absolutely right. English is one of the most spoken languages in the world. 1 in 5 people, 1 in 5 speak English, or at least understand English. So you can understand why it's so important to have English as one of your languages. So Jacqueline, she's saying it's because it's important for her job. Yep, Yenny, because English is spoken around the world. Hariel, hi, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you? So I put one of my favorite quotes on the board here by Ludwig Wittgenstein. He was an Austrian philosopher. And he said, "The limits of my language mean the limits of my world. Los límites de mi lenguaje son los límites de mi mundo." What does that mean for you? How has English opened up your world? What have you learned? Because as we've talked about before, people were saying it's for job opportunities, for working, because so many people around the world speak English. So how is it opening up your world? Anybody? So I want to ask you guys, does anybody here have a job or wants to work in science, aviation, computers, diplomacy, or tourism? Entonces, ¿quién aquí tiene un trabajo o quiere tener un trabajo en las ciencias, en como aviation, con los aviones, computadoras, and turismo? Does anybody have anything there? Because that is definitely an important to have English during that time. So let's see, I can't see all the comments that are coming in. So Mimi, you're talking about for better opportunities? Definitely, especially in those fields. English is so necessary for anything like that. Hi, Griselda, thanks for joining us. Yeah, Maria Yolanda, you're saying to have better opportunities work-wise, and it is the second most spoken language around the world. Yep, absolutely. Diego Alejandro, you need it for your job. What do you do? What is your work? Why do you need English? Why don't you guys, everybody, tell me why you need English? So Fede is saying that he needs to speak with other people. Okay. And Blanca is going to be moving to the US soon, so she needs to learn English. That's awesome. Marina, I like that you like my quote. Isn't it a good one? I always think about it because I had to learn, I speak 3 languages, so I understand what it's like to learn a language. Javier, you're saying it's because you can speak with other people? Very good. Think about it. English is the language of media, of the internet. Anybody from anywhere can join in on the conversation if they speak English. So Muriel, you're saying that you love English. Yay! So why else? So why else is it important to learn English? How has English opened up your world? And who here works or wants to work in an industry where English is important? So Daniel, you're saying that English lets you communicate with people around the world, even though English is not their native language. Yeah, isn't that amazing? You can talk to people all over the place. I remember when I was living in Europe, I would sometimes have to have telephone conferences from people from Italy, Hungary, India, France, Spain, and Poland. And we would all speak English and be able to understand and communicate with each other. So that was an excellent example, Daniel. That's exactly why, one of the reasons why it's important. So Carolina is saying it's to open doors to knowledge and to relate with other people. Definitely. It lets you communicate with tons of people. Absolutely. So Abu Bakar, you're getting your master's in science and astronomy. So I'm sure you have to read a lot of research that is in English. And Blanca, you want an opportunity in tourism? Awesome. So absolutely knowing more than one language, especially English, is very important. Hi, Andreas. Hi, Martha. Thanks for joining us. And Daniel, you're a pilot, so I'm sure a lot of the communication is done in English. I'm sure. So guys, I'm loving all of this feedback. We can all see why understanding and having a different language, especially English, is important, how it can open up doors for us in terms of job opportunities, in terms of travel, in terms of socializing and interacting. Do you guys have any questions for me? So Patricia is saying that her career is in publicity and marketing, so it is very important in her area. I bet. I definitely would believe that you would need English for those things. Raphael is saying that it's a global world and speaking English is key. Absolutely. We've heard lots of different examples as to why we need what we would call a lingua franca. Lingua franca means that you speak what many people speak one language together, even if it's not their native. Hi, Carolyn. You are asking me where I'm from, that my English and Spanish is very good. Oh, thank you. I practiced very hard with my Spanish. My family is originally from Puerto Rico, but I was born and raised in the US speaking English. And when I went to university, I thought, I need to learn Spanish. So I did. Let's see. Kalak is saying that he recommends 100% open English to those who are thinking about it. Definitely. As one of the teachers here, I get to meet people from all over, and I can see how learning English is helping them out. And one of the great things about open English is that it's on your time. You guys can do your live classes, you can do your self-paced work when it works for you. And that's one of the things that makes it a lot easier. So I would encourage you to come join us in our live classes. They're going on right now. So let's see. Paul Enrique, I need to practice. Yes, practice makes perfect. That's what we say. Let's see, anybody else have any questions or any answers to some of the questions that we've been talking about? Let's see. Martha, you want to learn English? This is a great start. This is a great start for you. And if you're with us over in Open English, I hope to see you in one of our classes later today. And Hector, you want to grow up in the electronic music industry. Yes, that's very international. Let's see. Adderall, you live in Sweden and you're asking, is it possible to start with Open English? Absolutely, definitely. We'd love to have you. We can't wait to see you. Who else? Let's see. Ricardo, you're from Guatemala. Thanks for joining us. So everyone, it was so nice talking with you. I can't wait to see you all again. I encourage you to join us next week. And if you haven't watched the mini lessons from last week, I would definitely encourage you to go take a look. We talked about the differences between British English and American English. We've talked about phrasal verbs. We've talked about all sorts of stuff. So thank you so much. It was great talking to everybody. I hope to see you soon.